Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Joseph and I'm taking my BTech third year from Carnegie University in computer science and engineering. Today I'll be teaching you the fifth experiment of this case 2 lab, which I got it from my university. It's about activity diagrams. So the aim is to draw an activity diagram with swimlane and without swimlane for the exam registration system. So activity diagrams are used to document workflows in a system. From the business level down to the operation level, activity diagram is basically a flow chart to represent a flow from one activity to another activity. This flow can be sequential, branched, or concurrent. Activity diagrams deals with all type of flow control by using different elements like fork, join, etc. The activity diagram is a variation of the state diagram where the states represent operations and the transitions represent the activities that happen when the operation is complete. The general purpose of activity diagrams is to focus on flows driven by internal processing versus external events. Action states. An action is an individual step within an activity. Now, action can possess input and output information. The output of one action can be the input of a subsequent action within an activity. Specific actions are called other actions receiving an event and sending signals. Just turn mind, I'll continue with it. A transition: when an activity state is completed, processing moves to another activity state. Transitions are used to mark this movement. Transitions are modeled using arrows. Swim lanes divide activities according to objects by arranging objects in column format and placing activities by that object within that column. Objects are listed at the top of the column and vertical bars separate the column to form the swim lanes. The initial state marks the entry point and the initial activity state. Notation for the initial state is the same as in state chart diagram or solid circle. There can only be one initial state on a diagram. Final state. Final states mark the end of the model workflow. There can be multiple final states on a diagram and you can just go through it. So where's the activity diagram? So this is the initial state, all these are action state, and this is login, then it goes to select exam, then it goes to enter details, then it verifies the details, and this the numbers thing is the decision. So if it is correct, it will go to display details, or else it will go and if it is incorrect, it will go to it will again go to this part, enter details, and then again you have to enter the details, and then it will verify, and then if it is correct, then it will go to display details. After that, again it will go to the session. Then if there is any error in the details, and it will make the changes, and it will go to verify details, and then again it will do the needful. Then it will, if the correct details is entered, if correct details, if the details are correct, I'm sorry, then the payment is made, and then this thing is synchronization. Then the person can either view the whole ticket or can download the whole ticket. After doing all this thing, the person can log out, and then this is the final state. So this diagram was without swim lane, and now I'll show you the same diagram, but it will be with swim lane. I guess I have to search that diagram. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, so where is the diagram? Activity diagram. So this is for the student, this swim lane. It is a swim lane, vertical swim lane. This is also a vertical swim lane. So this is the student swim lane, student vertical swim lane. This is exam system vertical swim lane. So there is the initial state, register, login, validate, validation, valid details, view, about exam, select exam, take exam, if invalid login, it will go up there. And submit answers until all are answered. It will repeat again and again. Like we have to submit all the answers. Then view results, log out, final state. That's it with the fifth experiment. So thank you guys for watching my video. In case of any doubt, feel free to ask it out in the comment section. Thank you.